You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it real. This love triangle between Papoose, Remy Ma, and Clarissa Shields is nothing short of a dramatic saga filled with loyalty, betrayal, heartbreak, and maybe even a little revenge. If you think this is just another celebrity breakup story, think again. We're diving into over a decade of dedication, a prison sentence, career sacrifices, and the messy aftermath of a failed relationship that's playing out in public. It all starts with Papoose, the man who held it down like no other. This isn't just some rapper who dipped when things got tough. Papoose stayed 10 toes down when Remy Ma was behind bars. He took care of her son, kept her career alive, and made sure the world didn't forget her. We're talking about 6 years of unwavering loyalty. But now, Papoose is done. He's tired. Tired of the excuses, tired of the games, and ready to move on. But Remy, she's not letting go. Not without a fight, and not without a reason. According to sources close to the situation, Papoose recently pulled up on Remy and confronted her face-to-face. He didn't come with subtle hints or cryptic texts. He came direct and asked her to sign the divorce papers once and for all. But Remy apparently is dragging her feet, and folks think they know why. She's scared. Scared that if she signs, Pap might go after spousal support, and honestly, he probably could. Let's not forget the sacrifices this man made. While Remy was serving her sentence, Pap stood by her like a rock. He was her PR team, her manager, her emotional support system. He helped raise her son and sacrificed his own career to keep hers afloat. That kind of loyalty isn't common, and it definitely isn't something you just walk away from with no consequences. But here's where it gets messier. After everything Pap did, Remy Ma allegedly stepped out on him with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain, and this wasn't some private slip-up. Remy and Eazy were seen together in public, holding hands, laughing at events, sitting side by side at shows. They were far from discreet. Videos circulated online of them looking very cozy backstage at battle rap events, and fans couldn't help but notice the chemistry. It wasn't long before social media lit up with rumors, speculation, and screenshots. And Remy, she didn't deny much. In fact, her music started including references that fans believe were subtle shots at Pap or subtle nods to Eazy. She rapped like a woman who had moved on, proudly flaunting her new connection in her lyrics and presence. Meanwhile, Papoose remained silent, dignified, even. No interviews, no messy tweets. Just a man trying to preserve what little respect he had left for a woman he once loved deeply. But the pain was evident. Pap is known for being reserved, but those close to him said he was crushed. He never expected Remy to publicly embarrass him like that, not after everything they'd been through. To make matters worse, rumors swirled about a physical altercation between Papoose and Eazy backstage at a rap event. While unconfirmed, insiders claimed Pap confronted Eazy directly, and things nearly turned violent. That kind of tension doesn't come from thin air. That's built from betrayal and hurt. And yet, when it came time to finalize the divorce, Remy pulled back. Papoose had been asking for this separation for a while. He wasn't out here airing everything on social media, but behind the scenes, he was pleading with her to just let him go. But every time he tried to leave, she had a new excuse. That is, until this latest confrontation. He looked her in the eye and asked, "Why keep me tied to you legally? You've already left me in every other way." And when he mentioned the possibility of alimony, everything shifted. Remy knows that if this goes to court, she might be on the hook. The court will look at the length of the marriage, the income disparity, and who supported who. 11 years is a long time. And during those years, Papoose was the backbone. But here's the real kicker. The man Remy allegedly left Pap for. Eazy the Block Captain, he's already moved on. Yep, he's out here living it up with not one, but 2 younger women. He dropped Remy faster than people expected. And now that her new love is out the picture, suddenly Remy wants to act like she still cares about Papoose. She wants to slow down the divorce, play gatekeeper to his peace, and throw shade at the new woman in his life. Girl, please. When things were good with Eazy, Pap didn't exist. Now that her relationship flopped, she's trying to block the next chapter of his life. That's selfish. Meanwhile, Papoose has found new love in none other than boxing champ Clarissa Shields. And this isn't some rebound or social media stunt. Clarissa is the real deal, undefeated, wealthy from her own hard work, and not caught up in the fame-chasing lifestyle. She's grounded, she's real, and she's been showing Pap nothing but genuine love. She's posted birthday messages, heartfelt captions, and shared how Pap's support is something she's never experienced before. She even said, his support is different from what I've had in the past. You can tell she means it. Word on the street is that Papoose had planned to propose to Clarissa during a romantic trip to Hawaii for Valentine's Day. But guess who blocked it? Yep, Remy Ma. By refusing to sign the divorce papers, she ruined everything. Clarissa was hurt. She doesn't understand why another woman still has control over her relationship. And she has every right to be angry. This isn't about love. This is about money. Remy knows that Pap wasn't just her man. He was her everything behind the scenes, from PR to moral support. When she was locked up, he put in the work to keep her relevant. Today, Remy Ma is worth several $1,000,000. Her music, TV appearances, fashion projects, all that pays. Pap, not as much, because he spent years pouring into her career instead of his own. If this divorce goes to court and Pap asks for alimony, he has a solid case, and Remy knows it. That's why she won't sign. She's scared. Not of losing Pap, but of losing a chunk of her bank account. But instead of handling things naturally, Remy's been moving shady. She had allegedly leaked private messages between Pap and Clarissa, accused him of trying to involve the police, and even threw shade at Clarissa's appearance. Like really, that's low. Clarissa doesn't play those games. She is not about drama, but she is a world champion fighter. If Remy keeps pushing, things could get physical. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Now here's the twist that no one wants to talk about. What if Papoose isn't really over Remy Ma? What if this whole thing with Clarissa isn't about moving forward, but about revenge? Think about it. He stayed loyal for over a decade. He never wavered until Remy embarrassed him publicly with another man. That was the final straw. But is he truly done? Some fans don't think so. They say Pap isn't showing Clarissa the same energy she's showing him. She's posting love notes, singing to him, celebrating their love. And Pap, he's quiet, distant, present but not glowing. It doesn't feel like new love. It feels like old pain covered in a new relationship. Now we're hearing rumors that Pap might be talking to other women on the side. Some fans picked up on subtle lyrics in a recent Remy track that hinted at him cheating too. It went over most people's heads, but the ones who caught it are now side-eyeing the whole situation. Is this new relationship real, or just a way to get back at Remy? Clarissa might be walking into something she's not prepared for. She's all in, giving her heart to Pap. But what if he's not ready? What if he still has unfinished emotional business with Remy? Their bond runs deep, no matter how broken it is now. If Pap hasn't healed, Clarissa could be the one who ends up hurt. And fans are noticing. People are saying Clarissa deserves better and Pap's not matching her energy. He's usually private, yes, but this new vibe? It's not screaming love. It's screaming damage. He's throwing subliminal shots, doing things out of character. It feels performative, like he's trying to prove something, not build something. At the end of the day, this story is more than drama. It's a real-life emotional roller coaster filled with layered relationships and high stakes. Papoose is trying to move on, but maybe he's not healed. Clarissa is giving her all, but might be giving it to someone who isn't ready. And Remy, she may not want Papoose back, but she definitely doesn't want to lose the control or the coins. So now we ask you, what do you think? Is Pap finally standing up for himself and choosing peace? Is Clarissa walking into a situation that might break her heart? Or does Remy Ma have a right to be cautious, even after the disrespect? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This love triangle is far from over. The real question is, who's gonna walk away clean and who's going to walk away crushed?